Morning, everybody.
Good morning,
everybody.
Good morning.
Hi, friends. Welcome all today. And along with us, we have a very well-known branded residential developer who has done a number of projects in Chennai and known to all of us by the brand name of Alliance. They would be presenting us today and giving us details of a number of projects, what they are working on, and give us the best possible support, and always will be giving, and always we members of, or I would say we channel partners would definitely go hand in hand with them in a long way in executing major of their projects. So on behalf of this well-known Alliance group, I would say we have along with us Mr. Kamal, who's the sales head, and Mr. Rajagopal, who will be presenting us the projects. So over to you, Mr. Kamal. And also before that, I would like to mention that Mr. Kamal would be presenting us about the organizational levels and their operations, and Mr. Rajagopal will be doing the presentation on the projects, whatever they have. So over to you, Mr. Kamal, and you can take it from there.
Okay. Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Mr. Purushottam. I profusely thank Mr. Amit, Mr. Purushottam, and the KIA members for giving us a wonderful opportunity. And it's a pleasure meeting you all after quite some time. So thank you once again, Amit and Mr. Purushottam and Mr. Mujbir. So I would like to present about Alliance Group. We at Alliance have been a group which is around 17 years in Chennai, and we are South India's largest real estate developer. Our projects are worth around 14,000 crores, and which are at various levels under execution, handed over, and all that. We have projects covering around 36 million square feet. We have it in Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, and Vizag. Our new ventures are in Hyderabad, basically. And we have already delivered 5,000 plus homes, actually. Yeah, Raj, next. Just to tell about our compliances, we were the first developer in South India, and we are actually very proud to say that we were the first South India for RERA approval for projects in Chennai and Bangalore. We took it onto ourselves, making sure that we were get all our projects RERA approved, and we have a strong legal team and legal compliances for all our properties. All our properties, if you see, are standalone. There are no joint developments actually. Raj, you can. One of the strength of our thing is that our deep financial strength is because we have our financial partners. We have partnered with the world's largest sovereign fund, which is ADIA, which is Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, and through Kotak Real Estate Fund and Indostar Capital Finance, all our projects are invested, and we have a strong financial background. We are very disciplined or financially disciplined organization, and we have a professionally run organization. As I said, all our projects are owned by the company, and there are no joint developments. So this gives us more financial credibility of launching all our projects actually. Just to tell you what are the projects, we have two brands. One is Alliance and the other is Urban Rise. Alliance is basically all our the luxury projects. We have Orchid Springs, we have Galleria Residences, which is in Pallavaram. We have Bougainvillea, which is in Porur. It's a villa community and it is sold out. Humming Gardens is again a villa community on the main road on OMR. So these are some of the projects. We also do have plotted development in Alliance, which is the Villa Belvedere in Oragadam. So these are all the projects under Alliance brand. And last couple of years back, we launched Urban Rise, which is the aspirational homes, basically. So we have one in, we basically started with Jasmine Springs, which was in OMR, and it was a successful project for us. It was around 500 units, and we sold out the units. And the second project is Jubilee Residences, which is a 4-storied apartment in Guduvanjari, and it is facing a 750 acres reserve forest. So the ambience is very great. We also have two more projects. One is codenamed Chennai's Best, or we were earlier calling it as the Million Carats, which is in Padur. And we have another project at Siriseri called the Gold Sand. These are our projects under Urban Rise. We do have plotted development as well as project, apartments at Tirmal Isai as well. So this is about the organization and thing. We are very channel partner. We want to cooperate, coordinate with you. We want to make it as a big relationship where we would like to associate with every member of Kriya, so that we can take up from a level what we are to a higher level. And we have got excellent support with many of them earlier also. COVID has kind of slowed down the pace, but I feel today real estate is one of the best growing thing, because people after COVID have understood the importance of having their own home, and that is why our aspirational homes are phenomenally selling. We have done some 145 units in May alone, so that's a good selling. Even during lockdown, we are able to sell is because of the support which people are giving us, channel partners, our own team, and specifically on all these projects. So I feel there's a good market now. The potential, the market will definitely grow, and people. In fact, the last quarter, that Q4 was I think for all the builders, it was most successful quarter for all the builders. So we also did really great numbers in Q4, and I think with your support, we will do even more better. With that note, I hand over to Rajagopal to take us through the projects.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the explanation, sir. So, good morning. My name is Rajagopal. I am AGM Channel Sales in Alliance. I take care of these projects in Alliance and Urban Rise, and I handle channel partner sales for these projects. So, I have a team of 2 people with which I manage the whole portfolio. And as you see, as Alliance Group, we have around 10 projects in Chennai itself. But we just wanted to show some of our unique projects. We just wanted to only highlight those unique projects which we felt that will be more beneficial for you. So with that, I'll just start off with Alliance Galleria. So Alliance Galleria is one of our prestigious projects which is located in Pallavaram. This is located right bang on the 200 feet radial road, and the whole land area is around 9.3 acres and 1086 units, and it is 10 towers, that is 10 blocks, and the structure is basement still plus 14 floors. And if you see, we also have compact units in this project. We have a 1 BHK and 2 BHK compact, which is around 618 square feet to 669 square feet, and the pricing would be around lakhs to 52 lakhs. And for regular units, if you see, we have 2 BHK regular at 1122 square feet, which is around 90 lakhs. And our 3 BHK regular starts from 1345 to 1653 square feet. And the price ranges around 1.08 to 1.33 crores. The major USP of this project is the location. The thing is, in that stretch of 200 feet radial road, there isn't any other project with that much of inventory which we have right now. And the most important thing is the project itself, the location. As I told you, we are located right next to Embassy IT Park, and that is on the right hand side of our project is Embassy IT Park, and on the left hand side we have the Asanda's IT Park, which is coming up. So if you see in terms of location, this is a very ideal location, not only for home owners who want to buy an apartment for themselves, but also as a good investment product, because there will be a lot of floating population, and there will be a lot of rental requirements in this area. And the whole 200 feet road itself is going under expansion right now. And there's a lot of developments coming up in 200 feet road, and it is at good connectivity with other major hubs like Krompet is coming up like a mini T Nagar right now. So for all your shopping needs, you have Krompet. It is easily connectable to the OMR IT corridor, and easily accessible to Gindi Airport. And the next phase of metro is also coming through the Kilkatle Junction, which will again be just less than 5 minutes drive from our project. So in terms of location, this is a excellent project. And if you see the uh, building is My1 technology. Of course, you know the structural integrity of My1 technology, and the most unique thing is we don't have any common walls in any of our apartments in Alliance Galleria residences. There's only a common lobby, and we have three sides open in all our apartments in Alliance Galleria. So that itself is a very unique thing about our project. And there's a small thing called a bay window in the master bedroom of each regular units, and this adds not only adds on to the aesthetics of the property, but also it provides good ventilation and good sunlight, and also makes the room look bigger. And we have world-class clubhouse facilities and good fine life amenities in our project. With we also have a separate setup with Wi-Fi connection and workspaces. Since now work from home has become a kind of a norm, we are also providing it separately in our clubhouse, where it will be more like a plug and play uh, 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 plug and play office, where people can who are residing there can come down with their laptop, plug and just operate from there instead of operating from home, where you might have disturbance from children and other things. So we are providing with unique thing like that in our clubhouse. And the most important thing is the possession. Right now, we have obtained CC for three towers of Alliance Galleria residences, and it's almost ready to move in. We have started giving it fit outs. Most of our most of our customers who have bought with us have started doing gryhopravesam's, and we have also completed all the external structures of other towers also. We have completed the last final slab of the last tower, which was under construction, and we will be giving it for handing over consecutively. But right now we have obtained CC for our first three towers, and when a customer comes in, you can always see how well it is completed. And we also have options for the customer if he is looking for something to ready to move in, or if he is looking for something less than a year down the line. We have options to provide. And with, of course, excellent inventory and spacious units, customers always bound to like our project. And this is one of the most important USPs of Alliance Galleria.
Uh, just to add to Rajagopal, as Mr. Purushottam said, the current market seems to be good at Medavakam, Manapakam, Pallavaram, and this belt of GST. So, and if you see the radial road, it's a very good connectivity between GST and OMR, which you definitely know about it. And on this radial road, the availability, if you see, our project is the only project which has this much good number of availability in all the segment, let it be a compact two bedroom or a single bedroom, to up to three bedroom luxurious spacious three bedroom of 1700 also. So we have all variants, two and three bedrooms as well, as Rajagopal rightly said. And the reason why I'm reiterating is because of the availability on this belt is very phenomenal. And this is one of the factor which people will look for, because there is variety of choices. There's variety of choices related to facing, related to the floors, all that. So that is one point which I would request you to keep in mind. Yes, Rajagopal, back to you.
Yes. So our next project would be our Humming Garden Villas in Kelambakam. Again, this is also a main road property. It is right on OMR Kelambakam. And the total land area of this project is 27 acres, and we have around 716 units divided into phase 1 and phase 2. This is one of our most successful projects, where we have almost sold out and we have only around 70 to 80 units left. We have row villas and independent villas. We have 2 BHK, 3 BHK, and 4 BHK villas. And the price point is one of the major advantages of it. We have 2 BHK row villa starting from 80 lakh onward itself. And we have a 4 BHK independent villa which amounts to around 1.39 crores. So from 80 lakhs to 1.3 crores, we have a good option of villas that can be catered to the customer. And the major highlights of this project is the location. As I told you, it's right on Kelambakam main road. And it is equal, like at a good distance from a major IT hub like Silseri IT Park, or even if it's your shopping needs, you have Marina Mall, which is almost just less than 20 minutes drive from our project. and also surrounded by a lot of educational institutions like Hindustan College, VIT, and other even hospitals like Chettinad hospitals. The major things, everything is at close proximity to the project, and it doesn't have the hustle and bustle of the city environment. So you have all the amenities and all the major things around the project, but not much of hustle and bustle of the city. And one more major thing of our project is it's just 760 homes amidst 27 acres of lush green environment. Imagine there's more than 700 trees and greenery in our whole gated community. So we concentrate more on greenery in this project, and we have exclusive 1 acre of adventure sports arena which caters both to children and adult alike. And we also provide private backyard for garden and private terrace for each villa, where you can even enhance your gardening experience over there. So when you see the another major aspect of this project is it's a villa where you can it's more affordable, and you can get a villa at the price of an apartment. So at 80 lakhs or even like 70 to 80 lakhs is the budget range of apartments which you can get for a decent size, and at that you're being able to afford a villa over here. So that is one of the major highlights of this project.
Uh, just to add it to it, I think this is a villa community which is on the main road and which is ready to move. So on entire stretch, I feel this would be a very good opportunity for our partners to market it.
Yes, as Kamal sir said, this is a ready-to-move-in property, and we have a thriving community inside property. The clubhouse and everything is functional, and we also have occupants inside the property. So even when a customer comes and sees the project, he feels more confident when they see a whole community which is live and over there in the project. And our next project is our urban rise project, one of our urban rise projects, which is Jubilee Residences in Gudvanjeri. And if you see good, the location of this project is in Gurvanjeri to Nelikupam Road, which is like less than 4 kilometers off GST Road. So in GST Road, after Gurvanjeri junction, there's a Nelikupam Road which connects Nelikupam and then connects to Tirupur. So our project is located less than 4 kilometers from GST Road itself. And the total land area of this project is around 7.57 acres, and we have total of 1026 units in 8 blocks. This is not a high rise project, it's still plus 4 floors, and we have actually the thing about this project is we have sold out our 3 BHK inventory in this project because the demand is pretty high over there. Even our 2 BHK and everything is in good demand, and we have a handful of we have very limited units available here also, but it is also we do an average of more than 30-40 numbers in this unit month in this project month on month. And if you see, the price point is one of the major factors over here. The studio apartment starts from just 12 lakhs, and the 2 BHK you can afford within 30 lakhs itself. And as I told you, the major highlight of this project is these are aspirational homes, and which are more affordable homes for people who are aspiring to own a home with a very low EMI scheme. If you see, our EMI will even work out at just 12 to 15,000 for a property like this. And location wise, it is a best location for not only to live in but also to invest in, because of the surrounding location where it is located, because the proposed Kilambakam bus station and metro station is coming up. The Nelikupam road is also going into expansion, which will connect to OMR at Tirupur, and there's a lot of colleges and a lot of IT hubs and everything, which is in the close vicinity of this project. So based on that, it's not only for a project where you can own your house, but it's also a good investment product. And one of the best part about this project is there's around 750 acres of serene lush green forest areas, which is just right behind our project. And we have world-class clubhouse facility, and because of this open area, we have a good excellent water tables over there. And as I told you, since this is urban race project, it is covered under our PMA scheme. and we have customers who are very happy about that, and that's the reason they are able to afford also. And because of all these things, this project also has a very high potential for appreciation.
And one of the advantage of Jubilee Residences is it gives you around 5 to 6% rental yield uh, because of the cost which we have priced it at, and the rental which is currently going there, and for a gated community, if you correlate it, it yields up to 6%. So that's a good rental yield which in the market.
And the phase one of our project, the possession is by December of this year itself. So as for us now, whatever projects we have told you, we have given projects which are at a very closer possession date. And this is one of our projects which is at a closer possession date. And the phase two also, it will be like handed over by June 2022. So this is, here also we have good option for customers who are looking for almost ready to move in, or at a possession date which is around 6 to 7 months, or a customer who wants to like take a unit which he can like wait for 1 year. We have options for customers like that. And our next project is in Urban Rise, is our code name Chennai's Best. This is one of the most important projects in Urban Rise, which is located bang on OMR. This is also a main road property. It is located on OMR in Padur, right after Hindustan College, like less than half kilometer from Hindustan College. If you see on the right hand side, our project is located. The total land area is 9.3 acres, and we have around 1086 units, which is in 8 blocks. And it's a basement still plus 19 floors. Here also we have studio and 1 BHK, but we are concentrating more on 2 BHK and 3 BHK apartments over here. Here the ticket size starts from around 29 lakhs to 41 lakhs. And the major highlight of the project is again the location. If you see till now, whatever projects we have told, we have taken such a way that they are at optimum locations, they are at best locations, so that it provides value to the customer who's buying a home. So this is also one of our projects which is at a location like that. It's on the main road. This is also right next to Chetnadu Health City. So all your hospital needs, or even educational, like even surrounded by schools, and even colleges and everything. And of course, it is in the OMR stretch, which is close to the major IT hubs, and it's less than 20 minutes drive from Cincinnati IT Park. So this is a project not only for people who want to own their homes, but also as an investment product. This is a good destination. And again, we are using my one technology over here, and it's next generation homes with good structural integrity and world class amenities over here. And with all those things, again, these are aspirational homes, so that people are able to afford it. Even the EMIs will work out to around, for a 2 BHK or 3 BHK, it will work out to around 15,000 to 17, 18,000 only, for like 30 lakhs for 40 lakhs budget homes over here. And again, it is covered under a PMA scheme. And one more uniqueness of this project is it's 70% open space, and we have a 10,000 square feet of retail arcade for all the shopping needs within our project itself. This is one of the urban rise projects in which we have such a retail arcade where it caters to the customers. And we are also coming up with a proposed children's learning hub in this project, which will have a daycare center and extracurricular activities for children. So it is more of a value addition for children, which we are coming up within this project. So all this makes this project a very optimum destination, not only for living in, but also for investment. And one thing about our Chennai's Best project for channel partners is, for each project, channel partners have to register the leads separately. But in OMR, we have a cluster, because in OMR we have 3 urban rise projects. As Kamal sir said, Jasmine Springs is the first project which was launched in urban rise brand, and it is in OMR in Kelambakam. And we also have a project called Gold Standard in City. So if you register a lead for any one of this project, it will be the customer will be given the option of all these three projects. So customer, if he wants something which is ready to move in, they can always opt to Jasmine Springs. If customer wants a little lesser budget, they can go for Gold Standard. But if customer wants something on the main road itself, they can go for our Chennai's best project. So customer is given a lot of options in this OMR cluster, as I told you. So next is the special offers which we are giving to the customer. So if you see in our Alliance project in Galleria Residence, across all our Alliance projects, we have a no pre-EMI scheme, which is the regular offer for 12 months or till handover. Like since each of our projects are at different possession levels, we have it for 12 months or till handover. In Galleria alone, we have a 1 year rental assurance at 25 rupees per square feet. It is either a pre-EMI or a rental assurance scheme at Galleria. So this is the regular offers which we are given. And in this lockdown, we wanted to operate some special offers, and we had given some gold voucher offer for the customer. So in Galleria, our for compact units, it is around 40,000 worth of gold voucher, and for our regular units, it is 80,000 worth of gold voucher. And in Humming Gardens also, it's 80,000 worth of gold voucher, which we are given as a lockdown offer. And in our urban rise project, for our smaller sizes like studio and 1 BHK, we are giving 20,000 worth of gold voucher. And for 2 BHK and 3 BHK, it's 40,000 worth of gold voucher. So this is the customer offers which we are offering for all the projects. The next one is the lead life cycle, how we handle leads in Alliance. When as a channel partner, when you register leads, we have a separate portal, and I would like to explain more about this portal. But before that, I just wanted to brief on the how the lead is like handled in Alliance. So in Alliance, when you register the lead immediately hits a pre-sales team. We have a separate pre-sales team for each project. We have separate pre-sales team for OMR cluster. We have separate pre-sales team for Jubilee Residences. So each pre-sales team will get the lead, and they will call the customer, and they will evaluate the customer based on their interest and what they want, and they will match the project accordingly. And they will pass on those potential leads to the site sales team. During that is during this lockdown period, that is how we are operating, since site visits were very rare. We had the pre-sales team like filter out the leads and pass on the potential lead to a site sales team. Or else in the regular cycle, what happens is the pre-sales team will call the leads, give details to the customer as much as possible over the phone itself, and they try to fix up a site visit with our customer at the respective sites. And once the site visit happens, the respective lead is channelized and allocated to the respective site sales team member. So the site sales team member takes over that lead. They will handle the customer from showing on the site and explaining about the site, giving them options till the closure. So this is how the lead lifecycle works in Alliance.
Just to add to Raj Gopal, currently what we are doing is we are doing virtual visit. Once our pre-sales creates an interest in the lead, and that lead is passed down to the sales team, the sales team does a virtual visit. That's how we have been able to do sales last month. So what we do is we take them through our project. We have videos of our project. We have our team sitting in the office. So they do a virtual tour of the real-time project apartments also. So all that are done, and then that's how we are closing sales. Yeah, back to you, Raj.
So next, I just wanted to take like 5 minutes of time to explain about the lead management system. That is the lead portal which we have introduced. Actually, previously in Alliance, what we were doing is the lead registration was manual. Like channel partners were sending lead through mail. They have to wait to know whether the lead got accepted or not. And even after getting accepted, they have to wait for the feedback to for the sales team to talk to the customer and understand whether they have talked or not with the customer, and wait for the feedback to come back to them. Maybe they were getting feedbacks on a weekly time. So we wanted to reduce, we wanted to optimize all these things. So in Alliance, we had come up with a system of lead registration, which was developed in-house by Alliance. We, of course, we have a separate ERP system internally which manages all our leads, but we wanted to have a separate portal which will act as a user interface between the channel partners and alliance. So for that, we had introduced our lead management portal. So this is the login for portal. So when a channel partner is registered with us, we create a separate login. We create a separate account for them, and you can log into this account in this URL. So you can log into your respective IDs with your login ID, that is your default email ID and password. And this will be the channel partner homepage. So this will give you a summary of what are the leads which have been registered, what are the entered, how many site visits have happened. So this will give a snapshot of the overall summary. And further, we wanted to keep it more simple because we didn't want to complicate it like a ERP system where you have to follow so and so rules and all those things. So we wanted to keep it more user friendly and simple. So this is actually a result of a lot of iterations and feedbacks, not only from our side but also from the channel partner side, because this was launched in January of 2021 and we optimized it for almost 3 months. The end result is an amazing product where you can easily enter leads and you can also easily track your leads. So if you see on your left hand side, there's a button where you can just click and you will go to the next page, which is the lead dashboards page. In the lead dashboard page, you will have all the leads which are entered by you. And if you see, this is the row in which you will be entering leads. We just wanted to have a simple row where you can easily enter leads without any complications. So if you see, you just have to enter your lead details over here, and this is how you will be entering your leads. So you will be entering your customer name, customer contact number, and customer email ID. So these are the three factors in which we rate the uniqueness of the customer. So if it like even the number or email ID, if it is these are the unique factors. So if any one of it is repeating, the lead will be existing. So when you enter the lead, you have to give the name, number, email address, and there's a drop down for project in which you can select the project for which the lead has been generated. So after entering the leads, if you see here, we have Alliance Galleria Residences, the Humming Garden project, Orchard Springs, we have all the projects. And if you see, we have a separate option called OMR cluster. So as I told you in Urban Race OMR, when you enter a lead, it is being registered for all the three Urban Race OMR projects, that is Jasmine Springs, Chennai's Best, and Gold Standard. So you don't have to register separately for each project in OMR cluster only. But for other projects, we have to register the lead separately. For example, if there's a lead which has inquired both for Pallavaram and Jubilee Residences, we have to register lead in Alliance Galleria Residences, and again you have to register it in Jubilee Residences also. So this is how we have created a system. And we also have a sub project in which you can like if you select OMR cluster and if you want to give further information saying that they are looking for Chennai's Best only, you can click sub project and you can enter Chennai's Best. And there's also a column for notes. If you want to give us any notes or pointers based on the interaction you had with the lead, you can also add it to it. And you just have to click add and the lead gets added. So once the lead gets added, you will get a message saying that lead has been successfully submitted. In case if the lead is already existing with us in the system, you will get a error message saying that the lead is already existing with us. So if you see on the dashboard itself, you will have all the leads which are entered by you populated in the list. And in the list, the leads which are entered, it will show in a green button along with the project name for which it has been entered. So these are registered leads. And there's also leads which are in red button, which are existing leads. And we have a lead tracking, that is individually you can see what is the lead life cycle also. So on the right, if you see, there's a eye icon for each lead. If you click on this icon, it will take you into the lead individual lead status dashboard. Here you will have the basic details of the lead, and you will also have you can also enter any notes in like in between the lead life cycle. If you want to have any notes that you have been interacting with the lead and they wanted to give them some pointers, so you can also enter the leads over, the notes over here. And there is a live tracking which gets captured. So this is a real-time live capture from our ERP system. So whatever happens with our leads, let it be from the change of states, that is from new to cold or hot to warm, whatever might be, it will get updated in this tracking. And along with this, you will also have call recordings of each of the lead where our pre-sales or sales team have spoken with the lead. So you will have a better tracking, better understanding of each lead. So you don't have to wait for the feedback or anything from us, which was happening earlier, and we wanted to reduce the time. So this is the whole lead management system which we're operating right now. And when a channel partner registers with us, we will also help them out in understanding this lead management dashboard. And it's a very user friendly and easy thing, but still, if they want help, we can also offer to help them. And last but not the least, the most important thing in our presentation, the exclusive channel schemes which we have for this quarter. For AMJ 2021, this is the channel scheme which we're operating. For Alliance Galleria Residences and Amin Garden, we have a slab scheme. For 1 to 2 sales, it's 2.5%. For 3 to 6 sales, it's 3%. And 7 to 9 sales, 3.5, and 10 and above, it's 5%. This is a separate slab scheme for Alliance Galleria Residences and separate for Alliance Humming Garden. This is a retrospective scheme. And for Urban Rise, we have a separate scheme, which is for Chennai's best, Jasmine Spring, Goldstein, and Jubilee Residence put together. The base commission is 2.5, and the additional incentives is based on the revenue that happens on the bookings. That is for all the cumulative bookings of the Urban Rise projects. If it is 1 crore, you will get 50,000 as additional incentive apart from the 2.5% of the base commission. So likewise, we have slab of all the base revenue. For 1 crore, it will be 50,000. For 2 crore, it will be 1.5 lakhs. For 3 crore, it will be 3 lakhs. For 5 crore, it will be 7 lakhs. This is over and above the 2.5% commission which will happen. So this is the channel scheme which we are running for AMJ quarter. And so that's it. And thank you. And this is the end of the presentation. Thank you. And we are open for any questions or any doubts you have. We'll be happy to answer.
Thank you, Rajgopal sir. It's been a wonderful presentation on all your projects with a lovely insight. Just to start with, this leads, what's the lead validity period?
The lead validity is 60 days.
60 days.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. Any other questions, please?
Yeah, actually, I'll ask a question. So, Mr. Kamal, you had informed us that the Alliance has divided, the projects into luxury segment and aspirational homes.
Yes.
Okay, can you give more detail? What is the difference? Is it the quality of materials used, or in what sense you have actually divided?
Yes. Our Urban Rise home, which is into aspirational, are basically homes which are of sizes from 330 square feet up to 892 square feet, or 900 square feet. The reason these we call it as, because of the size is what we call it as aspirational homes, because it is affordable by pricing. The quality and everything is same as the Alliance projects as well. But only thing is, in fact, if you see all our projects, even though it is affordable home like Jubilee Residences or the Padur one, we have all the clubhouse amenities. We have, in fact, we have additional amenities which are not even there in because Alliance projects were started little earlier. We have evolved from there, and we have put in a lot of new features as well.
Okay.
For example, in Padur, we have a children's learning hub, wherein there's a separate place where they can learn. There's place for classes like Bharatanatyam and all those kind of activities, karate and all that. Where we organize, we ourselves provide space, and we create a hub also there.
Okay, and one more important question to you is this Alliance Galleria, right, which is on the 200 feet road.
Correct.
And see, usually, there is a say that it is basically a place for the water to flow, the water bodies. So how did we get the approval, and what is the implication when there is a lot of flood, like a lot of floods come in Chennai every 4 or 5 years, and I know the road was blocked, I think, during last.
Correct.
So how are you going to explain to us if there is an occupancy tomorrow, if there is a nature like acting like this? So like we are a little confused, like how come a lot of projects are coming on the left and right side of 200 feet road? So can you explain us like what is the measure you have taken? In that case, there is water flow. What is the measure you have taken for to correct that?
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
That's the doubt which a lot of customers also have. So I think it's a valid point. See, currently, if you come on the radial road, you can see a lot of work going on there. There is a storm water drain which is being done on both the side of the on the roads. It has been extended into a 200 feet road right now, and the storm water drain work has been almost complete everywhere. They are kind of so because of this, major stagnation of water will reduce. Second, our own project, we have raised it by almost 12, 15 feet, and then only we have constructed the property. So you will not have the question of flooding there. Even if it floods, it will not stay because we have raised the entire structure. So these are the 2 points which you can do. And the third point is Pallavaram as such, if you see, there is a lot, it has a lot of lakes around, and government themselves have done a lot of work to make sure that the lakes are during these floods, the water gets collected in the lake. They have cleaned up the lakes. They have the storm water drains are directed to that. So a lot of work has been going on, which you can see it evidently if you come to the on the radial road right now.
I travel every day. That's why I'm asking you.
So you would have seen that work is going on in a full swing there.
Yeah, a lot of work is going on. That's why, like, we wanted to understand what's happening really. You as a builder should be knowing more. And anyways, like you said, there was a point highlighted as like a lot of inventory, you know, with you with Alliance on that 200 feet road. This is the project which has a lot of inventory. So
Correct.
from an investor point of view, let's say when it is ready and then we have to give it for rentals. Okay, so don't you think it is a challenging when there's a lot of inventory to actually rent it out for an investor? Do you offer rental services?
See, we do have rental desk. We have done it in our earlier project like Orchid Springs. We have a rental desk and which helps the residentials or the customers to find help in rental, and they also do rental management as well. Similarly, we will also be doing it in our project in Alliance Galleria as well. But one thing which I would say is there is two IT parks on both the sides of Galleria. One is the Embassy IT Park, which is adjoining to it, and the other one is Asandas. Embassy is already functional. There are some 3-4 companies which are F-Serve, the Bank of New York, which has come there. So a lot of companies have already come there. And there are around 40,000 seats in Embassy and 30,000 seats in Asandas, which is almost 70,000 seats. So if it gets occupied, definitely the entire stretch, if you see the number of builders, all builders put together, maybe there might be only 2,000-3,000 homes altogether itself. And if you see predominantly there is a mixture of end user as well as investors. So when end users are there, they occupy their own space, and so there will be limited requirement for investors as well, because investors also there will be a lot of requirement for tenants or rentals because of the IT parks there. So that
okay, and also like there was a point mentioned as no common walls. So can you like explain what is it like? You don't have a common wall between
Correct.
two apartments.
Yes, so that's a unique feature where I think in Chennai very few projects do that. And what we have done is between two projects there is 5 feet to 7 feet gap. There is no usually when there is a apartment project done, there is a common wall sharing between two apartments. You know, so in this there is no sharing. There is a difference. There is a gap of 5 feet to 7 feet between each apartment. In every apartment, it is there except the EWS which we have. We don't have that concept there. But rest all the 2 and 3 bedroom has the common wall in between. Sorry, no common wall in between. And this also today's COVID situation, I feel social distancing by itself. The homes are social distancing of 5 feet to 7 feet.
Very true. Okay, and then you said CC obtained for 3 towers. So
Yes.
are you selling only 3 towers, or you're selling the entire like project?
We are selling the entire. We are selling entire project.
Isn't it a risk what if there's some problem with CC for other towers, because we are facing that same thing with another builder in Porur, right? So what are the implications like?
See, we have it has been completely vetted. It is completely people have come and inspected everything, and based on that only they've given us the CC. So you don't have that. I don't think there will be any such problem. And secondly, it gives option to customer. One is that if someone wants ready to move and immediately to occupy, they get these options. And if someone wants timing, little flexible in payments, and they want they don't want immediately to occupy, they have a time of 1.2 years, then they can opt for the other 2 hours. Totally, we have 6 towers. 5 towers. Out of that, 3 towers are CC obtained. 2 towers CC is not.
Okay, that's great. I'll come back to you later. Yeah, any other questions, Purushottam?
Yeah, Indra.
Can I come in?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's that?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Hi, Kamal.
Yes.
This is Deepak here.
Yeah, tell me, Mr. Deepak.
I could like to know what is the inventory available right now in Jasmine Spring on the studio 1 BHK, these two, and the current rate, and the inventory available in Humming Gardens and the current rate.
Okay. With respect to Humming Gardens, we have 74 units to be very specific, and inventory starts from 80 lakh onwards. We have 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, and we have 3 bedroom, 4 bedrooms also, and we have row villas and individual villas there currently. And
The square feet of the Humming Gardens for 80 lakhs?
80 lakhs starts at 1300 square feet onwards. We have in phase 1 around 12 to 14 apartments which are at that pricing, which is 1428 square feet.
So 1428. And what is the cost of that 1428?
It would start at 88, to come all inclusive around 86, 88 lakhs. That's right, Raj.
Yes, sir.
86, 88. And the Jasmine Spring?
Jasmine Springs, right now we have very residual units, like since it was the first project which we came up in Urban Rise, and we have less than 30 units only in that, and we don't have any studio or 1 BHK in that. We have only 2 BHK in Jasmine Springs, which is available. And if you see, the cost of that would be around like 26 lakhs to 32 lakhs.
That is the compact and the regular.
Yes, it's a compact and regular. That is 649 square feet of 2 BHK and 748 square feet. That's 1 2 BHK.
So 649 is how much? What is the right now? Right? What is the price right now? 649. 649
square feet is 2 BHK, 1 toilet, around 26.45 lakhs.
26.45
lakhs.
Okay, 26 and a half.
26 lakhs, 45,000. Yeah.
Okay, that is inclusive of all everything.
Excluding car parking.
Okay. Okay.
See, one of the benefit in Urban Rise projects, whether it is Guruanjali or Padur or OMR thing, is that we have come out with floor plans with no wastage space. So we have designed it in such a way there will be no wastage of space, 0% wastage. So that is why we are able to give, even with that smaller size, better utility of space is being done.
Sir, can I ask a question? My name is Shubha.
Yeah, tell me, Ms. Shubha.
Actually, I'm not part of Kriya, but
Okay.
I work independently.
Okay.
So I have seen this million carats in Padur
Okay.
some 1 year ago. So I just
Okay.
wanted to know how the project is coming. Is it when is it getting completed, and what is the rate of the studio and the 1 bedroom?
Okay, right now we have started the construction in a million carats. That is Chennai's best. We have rebranded it as Chennai's best right now. We have studio and BHK, but 1 BHK, but right now we are not concentrating on that since those are in high demand, and of course all the units are in high demand over there. But we felt that 2 BHK and 3 BHK will yield more revenue.
So you have discontinued the studio, is it there?
We
No,
have
studios are
but
there.
right now we are not opened.
We are not open that blocks which are having studio
Because
right
it
now.
was available for like 16 lakhs, 19 lakhs
Yes.
and all.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct. It was available for 17 lakhs. The price point is 17 lakhs. And
Okay.
to be frank,
So when will you be opening that up?
right after this year end, we will be opening it up.
So that has not been constructed. As of now, you put it on hold.
No, it is being constructed. It is being planned, but right now what we have done is we have construction is going phase by phase, irrespective of what is the inventory we are selling or we are not selling. The construction will go phase by phase, and right now one block we have constructed our stilt plus 5 floors, and in another 3 blocks we have completed the foundation levels, and we have started construction on the stilt level, and so this is the current status update in million carats.
Ms. Subha, what we have done is we are opening up apartments based on the type. So currently we have opened up 2 BHKs and 3 BHKs. Once we come into a threshold level, then we would be opening up studios and maybe 1 BHK.
No, but what is the reason for you for doing that? Because you were promoting that studio very much in the beginning, no?
We are. But what we felt is there's a very high demand for that, and only those were selling. So now that we wanted to promote our 2 BHK and 3 BHK, which is a larger number. So that is why we have kindly put it on hold, and we are selling these. And when we reach a threshold, then we will again open up the studio and 1.
Fine.
And how far is it from the Nemilicherry Road, this particular Guduvanjari project?
It is from the Nellikuppam Road, actually. It is
sorry, Nellikuppam, yeah.
It is around 1.3 kilometers.
1.3 kilometers inside, is it?
Yes.
So do we have any bus stop there, minibus?
Bus stops are there. We ourselves have transport service from project till the main road.
And you said the 5 to 6% is the rental yield for this project, right?
Correct.
So who are the you're saying who are the buyers? From which segment they're coming?
See, mostly segments are from people who are working in manufacturing units around that area, like Maraimalai Nagar. There are people, doctors from Poteri or even the Zoho IT Park, which is there. Those are the people who are currently buying. There are a lot of educational institutes around it. Like, you have Poteri College, you have SRM International Schools, you have the medical, Satya Sai Medical College. So there are a lot of institutions, almost like 7-8 institutions around. There is a lot of manufacturing units around there. And we have found that, people who are at working in MEPS also, MEPS and all that, they prefer, rather than to be in Tambaram or in that area where there's shortage of water and the congestion and the rates are higher, people prefer to come in Guduvanjari because it is well connected now. There is a train, there is a train transport there. There's a bus, frequent bus transport. In fact, the Coimbatore bus stand is going kind of shifted into Kiliambaka bus stand. The work is going in full swing. And there is also a metro station which is coming up there. So with these, and there is also an elevated highway from MEPS to proposal of elevated highway from MEPS to Chengalpet. So with all these things, there is a boom in that area. And that is why people prefer to be in Guduvanjari, because they consider it as a gateway of, the entry to Chennai from that point in GST. So there's a lot of people.
Okay, great. And Humming Gardens, coming to Humming Gardens, 2 BHK villa is 80 lakhs, right? Starting price.
Yes.
What is the UDS for that villa?
UDS, we have starting from 90% to 110%.
Percentage wise?
90 to 100. Percentage wise, 90% to 110%.
What is the square feet then?
Villas will be 110%. The
square feet of that?
Square feet starts at, the square feet is 1428. We also have at 1350, right, Raj? 13.
Yes, sir.
You are on mute, Raj. Yeah, yes, 1350, 1428. We have 1896 square feet. We have 1600 square feet. So it ranges from that.
Okay, and what is the land rate there? Do you know, what is the land rate, one ground? I'm just saying, comparing it. See, a lot of customers, when they come to us, when they say 80 lakhs, okay, instead I buy a ground and build my own. So, how do you handle that query?
See, they will not get these kind of facilities and amenities, right? Because the entire, we have, just to give you a brief about the amenities, what all we have done, we have mango groves there. There is a separate area for organic farming. The customers can do their own organic farming. We have around 1 acre of adventurous sports arena where children and all people can play around. There's a football ground, there's a clubhouse, there's swimming pool. All these facilities, when you do an individual home, may not be available, and it is too expensive to do it. And it
has it I mean, it's already occupied, or it's just
it is
how many
occupied.
villas are occupied?
Around 250 plus people have occupied.
250.
Yes.
Okay, and have you given any amenities right now?
Yeah, all amenities are functional.
It's already functional.
Yes, it's all.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Indra.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mr. Kamal, Indra wanted to know what the difference between the aspirational and the luxury homes. I think you have missed one very vital point in the aspirational homes. I think these are eligible for PMYA scheme, na?
It is eligible, but I think now the scheme is kind of over by the government. It was there till March. Government has not yet extended it, but I think there is a proposal of extending it.
No, I found an advertisement in the recent saying that the scheme is on.
Okay, to my knowledge,
some builder was offering, saying that they have that PMYA.
It's closed, Mujib, it's closed by March, last March it closed.
It's closed,
actually,
okay,
March
yeah.
21, it kind of got over. Government has not yet extended it, but then there is a good demand for it, so there could be an extension. But as of
last
now,
year they extended. They say I don't think so. I don't know. Last year they extended.
Okay, now, Mr. Kamal, the other to Mr. Rajagopal, what is the status of this gold standard? Have you started or yet to start?
Gold standard is yet to start construction, sir. We launched it at 2019 end only, and after that, since there was lockdown and everything, right now we have concentrated on developing million carats, and so construction is going on in full swing in Chennai's best. And gold standard we are yet to start by this year end.
But are you taking bookings for gold standard or on the hold?
Yes, we are taking bookings for gold standard. As I told you, the whole cluster is 3 projects. That is the Chennai's Best, Gold Standard, and Jasmine Springs. So based on the customer requirement, we match it to the respective projects. If customer wants something at a lesser budget and is okay for a project which is a little interior, because Gold Standard is right behind the Silseri IT Park. So if they are okay with it, we provide those options to the customer. So we are selling all the 3 projects.
A little more elaborate on gold standard bookings and how much we pay and how much we pay in the future. When is the next payment?
Right now, gold standard is 10. The payment schedule is 10%. Right now, since the construction has not yet started, and after that, if they are going for self-funding, the next payment schedule is yet to be raised. If it is a bank loan, it will be disbursed from the bank respectively as per the payment schedule.
Yeah, fine. Thank you. I think others could also pump in some questions.
Yes, I think Mr. Sridhar has some question. I think I requested him to speak.
Yeah. On his behalf, let me ask.
Yeah.
Jasmine Springs.
Hello, madam. How are you?
Hi, Kamal. How are you?
I am doing good.
Very good. You look nice and prosperous. So must be doing well in business. Well, the booking that we've done, in Jasmine Springs, you said so many lovely things about that site. All the amenities and function. Is there any video or anything about the present, the present activities there? Do you have anything there, promotional activity video?
See, in Jasmine Springs, the amenities is not yet functional. It is the Humming Garden where the amenities are functional. Yeah, next door. But there are 2. It is a demarcation is there. Jasmine Springs has its own amenities, which is under construction. We do have updates of Jasmine Springs, which we can maybe I can ask Raj Gopal to share you the latest updates, as well as it is also available in our website.
Yeah, one more thing I want to know, Kamal. The clients who have purchased in Jasmine Spring, can they use some amenities in Humming Gardens?
No, they cannot.
Because the Jasmine Spring does not have a swimming pool, as far as I.
Yes, they don't have a swimming pool, but they cannot use Humming Gardens. That's a difference.
When is the tentative finish line, Pa?
For Jasmine Springs, it is by this year end. That is December 2021 will be the.
You're finishing the entire block?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Kamal, what are the price at what we book? Just for my academic knowledge.
Pardon? I didn't get you.
What was the price when we booked it? That is at your launch. When you launched,
For which project?
Jasmine Springs.
Jasmine Spring?
Jasmine Springs. Jasmine Springs, when it was launched, I think it was around 22 lakh or something. 690 square feet would have been around 22 lakhs.
I can help you.
I'm not,
yeah, tell. Deepak knows.
I'm not very sure because I didn't handle that.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah,
I can help you. Sridhar, the Jasmine Spring on your, we had booked it at 3,800 rupees a square feet.
Okay. And today, what's the price?
If I'm not mistaken, what they have given now, they gave it at 4,075 to 4,100. As far as I calculated, what Rajagopal told me, 649 for 2645. If I'm wrong, please correct me here. Huh?
Yes, sir, it's correct, sir.
Yeah.
Good.
So that works out to be 4,075. Am I right? If you divide and calculate, just check it.
I think it
Yes, sir.
works out to 4,100 or 4,200, if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
Very good.
Fine.
Very good.
Okay.
And one more thing, Kamal,
Yes.
this Delhi Kuppam Gurvancheri project, okay, when I
Yes.
proceed to Gurvancheri, Raj told me that it's about 4 kilometers. Okay.
That is from GST.
From GST. So should I cross Otivakam?
See, when you come to GST signal,
Yeah,
you have to take a left turn. You have to take a
Yeah.
left turn. When you take a
Correct.
left turn, it is around 2.8 kilometers. You have to come from
2.8.
from GST. If you come towards Nellikuppam Road, on the Nellikuppam Road junction after SRM International, there is a SRM International School. Maybe 300 meters, 400 meters from SRM International, you have a kind of a T junction, not a V junction, sorry. You have to take the right. Till that point, it is 2.8. And from there, it is around 1.3 kilometers. From Nellikuppam, it is 1.3.
Okay, okay. Good.
It is
I mean,
towards reserve forest. There is a 750
I know,
acres
there's a
reserve
lake
forest.
and, there's a huge lake also there.
Yes, yes, it is there.
Exactly. Good, good. Thank you. Thank you. We will see.
One of the advantage of Jubilee residences is that the groundwater level is very, very high. Unlike in other parts of Chennai, this area has good groundwater. So people who are skeptical on water scarcity and all that, they can definitely buy and invest.
How are you managing the water situation in Jasmine Springs, Humming Garden?
Currently, there is sufficient water. We have not come across any trouble there. We are not facing any issues. So,
because other projects are facing severe problems.
No, that's the end. That part of the thing, you know, that side and that brigade and
yeah, Akshaya, Pebble,
all have good water. Yeah, yeah.
They
not
don't
Pebble.
have water.
Pebble. The other side of the other side of the water, there is water scarcity. This side of the water road, there has been a sufficient water.
Okay.
Kamal, one very pertinent question I want to ask you.
Yeah, please.
Now, during these COVID times, what happens if the breadwinner is lost and who has booked the apartment in your urban rise? How do you propose to cancel or refund?
See, I think today any project where any person books an apartment, there is an insurance is getting done automatically along with you when you take a home loan. So I think that would come into a standing there for the thing. In loss of thing, the insurance takes care of it, and the subsequent family members get that amount cleared up, and they get to own the apartment.
So in this particular case, there's no insurance. The amount paid is, I think, initial, and after that, it's not being paid.
I'll have to check, sir. I'm not aware. I'll have to check.
That is a more of a CRM question, Mujibo. I think you need to get in touch with the CRM. Okay. Mr. Kamal, now coming to Humming Gardens, there was like two points given: private backyard and private terrace. So what do you mean by that? I mean, villa will have a private terrace, right?
Yeah, we are only capitalizing on it. People don't emphasize it, we emphasize it. But private backyard is that we do have a space for a garden there.
Okay.
See, there are two types of villa. One, the villa with a smaller area. They don't exactly have a large space of garden. But with a private backyard, there is a large space of area where they can develop their own garden.
So these villas have a wall sharing or what?
We do have two. One is independent, which doesn't have any wall sharing. We do have row villas where one wall is shared.
And you have independent villas also?
We have independent.
What is the minimum range for that?
It ranges from 1.2 crores onwards, 1.1 to 1.39.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you.
1 minute. Actually, Kamal, I know this is also a CRM issue. One of my clients who has purchased 3 apartments in Jasmine Spring, and he's an NRI. I think you know that very well. He's from Belize. And one he had purchased in his mother's name, which we got it registered.
Okay.
That is the thing. And he's having 2 more units. But now, due to the COVID, I don't think so. They're going to come to India for the next 1 or 1.5, 2 years.
Okay.
So I requested the CRM team to change the name to her sister, so that she can register the property, because all the entire dues have been paid up to the date. All my entire 12 apartments, whatever my clients have bought, everybody is paid. I requested them that we could like one person who's there.
So you are on mute.
Beg you, come again, sir.
No, you went into mute.
I'm so sorry.
I lost you in mute.
1 minute. No. Okay. So we requested them to change the name. It is their father's sister they wanted to change the name to. So they are asking us a percentage of 2% for that, which I told them it is in their relation name. You kindly do it. So at least you try to, negotiate something, and, we can come to some conclusion, like you take a 0.5% or whatever it is. They were looking still at 2%. They were waiting. Can you help me out in this so we can register that property also?
Okay. See, I can suggest you one thing. See, as per agreement terms, it is 2% transfer fee is there. When you change the ownership before registration, you want to change the ownership, there's a 2% transfer fee, which I will have to talk and understand if they will do, which normally my management doesn't do, but I'll check with them. But rather, I can suggest another thing, which is the easiest way. They can take a power of attorney. Your people in abroad can take a power of attorney on the sister's name, give it to her, and she can do a registration on behalf of them using the power of attorney. That becomes the simplest way. There is no cost implication, nothing. So I think that would be the best way for them.
I agree. I know that there's a power of attorney or a thing they can do, but since it is their own sister, they said since they are not going to come back to India now in the near future, so they said, okay, fine, we will register it directly into our sister's name. We'll give it as a gift to them, which I also got a letter from them, a specific letter, a gift letter, an authorization letter. Everything was submitted to your CRM team. So if you can, even if you see, if they are asking for 2%, my client doesn't mind even giving you 1%. No problem. We can give you 1%, but at least for our channel partners, you can help them. No, instead of like the third party. If it is for somebody else, third party is okay. It is their own sister, cousin sister.
Let me check and come back to you, because I right now cannot take a call on that, but let me check and come back.
Yeah, if you can help me out in this way, you can register those 2 properties also, because the remaining everything is being done.
Sure.
Okay,
you
thank
just
you.
WhatsApp me the apartment number and the details. Let me take it up with my CRM head and see what we can.
Sure, thank you so much.
Right, thank you, Kamal sir. Anybody else has question? It's already 12. I mean more than 12. So Purushottam, do you have any question?
Nothing, Indra. I think with this we can conclude.
My friends, I would like to highlight something over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have seen Jasmine Spring, and even I have seen Humming Gardens.
Okay.
So both are very good projects, bang on the main road facing. And in the near future, definitely there will be a good, substantially good. I could rather say demand in those apartments, and the Humming Garden has got world-class amenities.
Okay.
It's got a huge garden, and every villa, individual villa has got a front garden and organic farms, which I've seen. Though the pool is small, but the other amenities are good, and the open spaces are a lot. And there are huge, the 27 acres which are seen, you need to have a car or a bike to go around. It's a huge space, and it is a nice property for everybody to go and have a look.
Great.
Even Jasmine Spring also, I think everybody has booked. It is a sea-facing availability. It was there, but right now it is in high demand. Even they have got some good amenities, except the swimming pool, because it comes under the, the rates or something like that. They have that.
Okay.
I
No, it is
think
affordable housing. Is
Yeah,
it the
very
affordable
affordable.
housing?
Yeah, it's an affordable.
housing. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So both the projects are really good, which has been seen by me virtually. Very nice projects.
Thank you, Deepak, for the
Thank you.
feedback. Thank you very much. And we would like to thank Mr. Kamal and Mr. Rajagopal for spending time with us today, sir. And please, send the project details to the channel partners. I mean, to the members who have mentioned their email IDs in the chat box. So,
And
Priya?
and the
Yeah.
payouts also are good. Where with Kamal being there, immediately we see that the payment comes to you.
Yeah, that is true. Like, a lot of channel partners have told that the payments, they are very prompt. Thank you, Kamal sir. Thank you, Rajagopal sir. So we will end the show here. I'll stop the recording.